While using the internet in classrooms might not be new, but a new school cluster is trying to make the most of global education. Here's more on the story. Technology as a teaching tool of the future. It's already being used now, but a new initiative has launched right here in Christchurch to engage schools even more into 21st century learning. These primary and secondary school principals have met here to learn more about the program introduced by Core Education through the Ministry of Education on how to apply this alternative learning to students.
It's crucial for schools to get together to get the best results, because if you don't learn from each other, if you don't have it that level of intensity, you can't get the results. And we found it's not the national policy that makes the difference. It's what local, not individual schools do, but schools working in networks.
Michael is from the University of Toronto in Canada, who is an expert in changing and improving the teaching landscape by using technology as a tool to work with schools from here and overseas.
They form networks. There's emerging now, there's about 30 networks, for example. And these are networks of schools that have leadership, that have a focus, they've got support, and we recommend you focus on improving teaching and learning, tied into the student results, and with leadership that will make that happen inside the school. Schools learn from each other.
And he says the program has been working well over the ditch, with this form of learning becoming the norm.
I think it's becoming the standard in one way, because what I say about traditional schooling, well, schooling is boring for students, as it's turned out. So this is making digital part of the learning enterprise, but having a focus and a goal. So it's way more exciting.
Cashmere Primary School is just one of 7 South East Christchurch schools who have joined up as a cluster and working with Australia also. And the principal says the school is all for the new initiative.
It's exciting. It's absolutely exciting. I think what we're doing in schools now is that we're making school and learning interesting.
She says it's changed the whole dynamic of the school system, but for the better.
We went to school, we had a teacher for the year. That teacher's job was to teach us knowledge that we could learn, regurgitate, write up, and at the end of the year we knew certain things.
Now she says students can use the internet and receive information to assist their further learning.
We're going to say to children, what part of that learning has really excited you? What are some of the questions that you want to answer? And from there, the child can construct their own learning to discover something that's new and interesting to them.
It's already common in most schools, students using electronic devices, and Jackie believes it's a great move.
The use of tablets or those sorts of things, someone of my age, a little tentative, not too sure about it, a 5-year-old absolutely confident and right into it. Who's going to teach who?
But she says the teacher still has an important role.
What we're going to be doing is supporting our teachers to use technology in a way that is supporting children to learn how to learn.
They've committed to the scheme since last year, and she says it's an exciting time for education.
I think within 7 schools on the south of Christchurch, children's eyes will be sparkling, teachers' eyes will be sparkling, and there will be energy and drive and excitement with learning.
The scheme will expand over 3 years, and this principal will be happy to have the systems in place for the future generations preparing for the wider world. Jared McCulloch, CTV News.